So I've lost a lot of friends over it, so it's not like I'm making that up, you know. I don't like cookies either. That's fucked up because one time this year I went to a Safeway. There's a Girl Scout girl sitting in front of the door, you know. Girl Scout outfit on, Girl Scout mom, Girl Scout table with 30,000 cases of fucking cookies that I don't approve of. And she wants to distribute through my community. So I had a plan to be an asshole, you know. I was gonna walk right past her, not acknowledge her at all, or her snooty mom. And I'm at the door, almost through the door, and I hear, "Excuse me, mister." Fuck, dude. It's a Down syndrome Girl Scout. What am I gonna do? You know, so I turn around, smile on my face, pulling my wallet out, unable to resist her developmentally disabled charms. And I knew I was being taken advantage of right then and there, you guys. I was a victim in that moment.
Thanks.
A victim of entrapment. But what can I do? I can't look this little Down syndrome girl in the face and say, "Hey kid, fuck your cookies, and your stupid hat, and your snooty fucking mom who looks down on me on her nose," you know? No. What did I do? I pulled out my wallet, I bought 5 boxes of Thin Mix, they're sitting in my fucking cupboard still. And she got her exploiting an insecure man badge. Congratulations. They say the vaccines will make you differently abled now. In case you guys don't know what differently abled means, for you the old heads out there, that's the new R word. Feel free to use it to insult your PC friends. They can tell us what words to use, but not how to use them, you know. Vaccines will make you autistic, that's what they're saying. Sign me up. Elon Musk is autistic and he's doing way fucking better than I am, you guys. The guy's building electric cars and flying to Mars, and I'm telling retarded Girl Scout jokes in bars. So I had a plan, you know, to get me a little bit of that engineering degree autism inside of me. So I went down on the Walgreens and I stole every flu shot that they had in there, and they chased me out of the pharmacy. And I figured I'd take all those flu shots down behind the 7-Eleven and shoot them up back there because, you know, the autism, it might hit heavy and fast, you know, and I want to be in a public place with lots of people around to help me in case it hits, you know. So I took them down there behind the 7-Eleven and shoot them up, and there was about 5 or 6 guys already back there fucking shooting up vaccines. They had the same idea as me. At least I thought they were vaccines. I don't know what else they would be. But judging by the way those guys were acting, I don't think it gives you the engineering level autism. I think it gives you the uh-oh kind of autism. So I fucking was like, "Here, you guys can have these." They seemed pretty stoked. I don't think they knew what was in them, you know? Speaking of autistic, I was at Walmart for cat litter recently. For whatever reason, that's the only place in town that sells the cat litter we buy. I don't know what that says about my cat's digestive health, but there you go. Yeah, so I noticed something that kind of freaked me out. I was looking around at all the customers in Walmart. They all looked the same, guys. Every single one of them looked the same. I thought I was in the Matrix. They all had the same outfit on. Ripped up t-shirt, flannel sweatpants. They were all pretty heavy set. And they all had a full beard, you guys. Every single last one of them, even the women. I'm a nerd, as you can probably guess already. I like Lord of the Rings. The dwarf women in Lord of the Rings have beards too, so I got excited. You know, I was like, these are my people. I'm gonna have a fucking adventure going here, you know. So I was like, well, what do I need for an adventure? I probably need some Lucky Charms. Let me go down the cereal aisle. Coming down the opposite way, right at me is a couple. And in their car, they have a little toddler. And the couple's decked out in the uniform, sweatpants, type 2 diabetes, full bushy beards, right? And I got curious. I'm like, I'm gonna check the toddler out in the car and see if he has the fucking outfit on. So I come up next to him and I look down. Sure enough, my little man was a fucking chubby munchkin. Flannel sweatpants. No beard though. He had stubble coming in. I think he was a late bloomer, you know. Usually the Walmart beard sets in at around 1.5. He was probably 3, but he'll get there. It's better than I can grow. Excuse me, I forgot what I am. This is the super inappropriate and professional part. Any college football fans out there? College football? Yeah? You guys like the Oregon Ducks?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, so you saw the ass kicking they took against Washington, huh? Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. My dad was sad about that too. He was real sad. He's a big Oregon Duck fan. Loves the Oregon Ducks. We don't see eye to eye on this, unfortunately. He loves the Oregon Ducks, and I love to tell people that he's a pedophile. Probably wondering where the connection is there. Basically, to explain, I see him on his phone all the time, looking up the high school recruits the Ducks are trying to get on their football team, you know? So when I go to his work and tell his friends that I catch him on his phone all the time looking at pictures of 17-year-old boys, it's not like I'm making it up or anything, you know? It's just a matter of perspective. We're not talking right now, my dad and I. It's pretty sad, bums me out. Yeah, it bums me out. Yeah. Sorry, Paul. Basically what happened was I thought for a long time that it was God that was in control of your penis size. Come to find out it's genetic. So that fucking asshole has some explaining to do, you guys. Didn't tell me about that one. Turns out I was blaming the wrong guy. My bad. But there is a way. I want to patch it up with him. You know, there's a way he can fix things. I've been buying these pills off of Pornhub that'll make it bigger, and they don't work. So if he could maybe get a hold of them and figure that formula out, that would really help me out, doing me a solid. Short of that, though, I don't know if it's gonna work out between him and I. You know. You guys remember the first time you got a little handful of genitals when you were a kid? Whichever you prefer. I don't, you know. There's ladies out here. You weren't grabbing the same ones as me, I assume. I remember the first time for me that I got my hands on a vagina. That sounds like I found one. I don't mean it that way. I remember the first time I touched one. It's in the back of my Honda Civic, senior year of high school. I was a late bloomer too, nerd, right? Had my hand, slid it down her pants while we were making out. Uncomfortable, long make-out session when you're kids, by the way. Any adult who would make out for like 45 minutes is a fucking psycho. My girl won't even kiss me fully. What the heck? But, yeah, you know, I was feeling confident. Got my hand in those pants, reached down, got to where I assumed the pussy would be. It was not there. Reached down a little further. Still not there. Little bit further. I'm like, fucking lowrider, what can I say, man? Little bit further, still not there. I didn't know what was going on. Felt like I was digging to China, you guys, like I was fucking spelunking or something. See, ladies, what they don't tell young men in sex education is that the vagina is not in the same spot that the dick is at. Ours are at an easily accessible, you know, distance, you know. The vagina is all the way down at the bottom. That can be confusing for a young nerd. I was getting nervous, moving slower and slower. I never did find that vagina. That's probably because it was the mannequin that I kept in my car to make people think that I had a girlfriend. Speaking of vaginas, I have a stepmom. My mom left when I was 2 and my little brother was 1. That's why I wanted to be funny. Because I wanted to convince people to stay. You know what I mean? Give them a reason to stay. Got good at eating pussy as an adult for the same reason. You gotta convince women that there's a good reason to stay, right? Got me thinking if only I had, been good at eating pussy as a kid, maybe mom wouldn't have left. Alright guys, thank you. Enjoy.